Most people think that you need 2 years of tax returns or 12 months of bank statements just to get approved for business capital. And I'm here to let you know that's not entirely true. And I promise you, I'm gonna explain everything, because in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the 5 best banks that will approve a brand new LLC for up to $20,000 or more in business capital. So what I want you to do is go grab your pen and paper, and without further ado, let's dive in. All right, ladies and gents, business owners, whoever's really watching this, I just want to give you a disclaimer right here. Before you apply for any of these business bank cards that I'm about to give you, I need you to make sure that your personal credit is in shape. And I'm not talking about just your score, your actual report itself. Because even through this business funding, your personal credit is what the banks are going to make that big decision on if they want to approve you, especially if you have a brand new LLC. And by brand new LLC, I'm really talking as if it's 2 years or younger, okay? If you do have a brand new LLC, like brand spanking new, like you just opened it an hour ago, I do think that you should wait at least 30 days before going for any type of funding, even if you do have great credit, because just by me helping a lot of business, clients and things like that, I always try to give that sweet spot of a threshold to show that you're an actual entity, if that makes sense. But with all that being said, there are 3 key things that every fundable credit report needs. First being payment history, all right? This is the biggest part of your credit report and your credit score. If you've had late payments, charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, it does not matter. This is a very, very big red flag. They do not want to lend to someone who hasn't proven that they can pay on time. Well, it's all for the business. It's not actually for me. It does not matter. Okay, it does not matter. You are going to be that safety net for that brand new LLC. So you have to show that you can pay things on time. So if the business cannot pay for something, they're coming after you, and they want to make sure that you look reputable. The second thing I need you to understand is credit utilization. All right, credit utilization holds up 30% of your entitled credit report and your credit score. All right, I know a lot of people tell you to keep, all your utilization as far as on your personal credit cards or whatever it is, 30%. You ideally want to really have it under 10%, because that's going to give you that maximum, chance to get that maximum approval, if that makes sense. And if that doesn't make sense, let me just kind of break it down to you this way. It kind of tells the banks that you might be financially stretched, okay? You might not have any late payments, but everything is super maxed out. If you have a $10,000 credit card and you owe $9,999 of it, you kind of look a little sketchy to them. All right, so you want to lower your chances of them denying you. So you want to make sure that you keep this in check as well. The third thing I want you to understand, and a lot of people always kind of tend to forget, are the inquiries and credit age. More so the inquiries. Too many inquiries on your credit report, especially in a short period of time, shows the desperation of your credit and what you're trying to attain. I'm telling you right now, it's going to backfire. I don't care if you do have great utilization and a great credit score. If you try to go to 3 different places in 3 different days, and then that next person sees that you're trying to fish for credit, they will deny you, because they see that you're trying to get something that you're probably not getting approved for. Now, when it comes to credit age isn't too big of a factor, but I do always try to make sure that every single business client that works with me at least has it, I would say, 2 years or more when it comes to the credit age. So you really do have to kind of, just pay attention to that, but there are plenty of different ways where you can hack, your credit age. So basically, when it comes to that, in short, before applying for these banks, again, check your credit profile. A clean report with at least 2 years of, payment history, solid history, low utilization, no recent inquiries. I'm telling you, it's going to give you the best shot possible. And again, Credit Karma doesn't show you all this. So if you want your accurate credit report, click the link below right now, because you can grab all of your accurate credit reports with your FICO scores and what you need to see, and you can get it from MyFreeScoreNow or Identity IQ. Again, the links are in the description right now. Go see what's going on in real time. Now, even with your credit report in order, I know I didn't give you a score. The score that you really want to shoot for is a 700 or better. And I know you're probably wondering why. Is because it shows the banks that you're responsible. You don't have to have a perfect 850, but it shows that you pay your bills on time, you don't max out credit cards, and it shows that you can manage consumer debt correctly and well. So this is going to put you in a totally different bracket, especially not prime, because the prime category is more like the 650s, and that means that, hey, It's not perfect. It kind of needs a little bit of work, but when you're in that 700 club, that shows that you're in the upper echelon where you can manage things correctly. And if you can manage something, then that means you can have over multiple accounts on the personal and business side. So this is the kind of borrowing power that the banks want to see, okay? And the most important thing with 700 score is that you most likely always get approved for what you need if you have the right sequences, okay? So understand this. You are more likely to get approved for higher limits and what it allows you to do as far as credit card stacking and building a 6-figure funding foundation. Again, you don't need an 800 credit score to win, but once you're at that 700 mark, I'm telling you the game totally changes for you. So now that you grabbed your credit report from MyFreeScoreNow, again, link in the bio, you see that everything is where it needs to be. You checked everything off that I told you. You got that 700 credit score. So now we can talk about these 5 banks that are most likely going to approve brand new LLCs for $20,000 or more. Again, you can definitely get way more, but if you just need $20, $30, $40, $50,000, this is something that you definitely need to jump on. Especially if you're going for, no tax returns, no bank statements, and no revenue required. All right. So let's go ahead and break them down one by one. Starting with bank number 1, and we're going to go with a big bank, which is Chase. Chase is known for giving new businesses a respectful amount of funding. Okay. If you position yourself correctly, here's what you need to do. Number 1, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the data points, some good groundwork when it comes to the data points. Again, open the business checking account with Chase. Please do not just apply with them when you have no type of relationship with them. I'm not saying you got to do it on the personal side, but just do it on the business side. You do need to deposit at least a few $1,000s to show some type of activity. And if you're thinking, Eric, that's too much, I don't know what's going on, then you don't want to be a business owner, okay? You're going to have to figure it out. You got to keep $2,000 in the business bank account anyway so you can avoid fees. So you're going to just have to figure that out. If you already have a personal credit card with them, that is even better because that is existing relationship that is definitely going to help your chances. Make sure you haven't, had any overcharges or anything. But if your personal, accounts have been perfect with them, I'm telling you, that's really going to help. Just want to let you know right now, they typically pull from Experian. Again, I have seen in certain areas they'll pull Experian and TransUnion. They did do that with me 5 years ago. So I just want to, just throw that out there. I haven't seen anybody pretty much pull TransUnion, but most of the time it is Experian. And again, I've seen brand new businesses get approved for anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 using just this strategy alone. There are way more, intricacies when it comes to this, using an RM, making sure that you have a VP RM. I know they are cracking down in certain areas, but there are still certain things that I use for my clients to get them that $150,000. It does take a little bit of time, but if you're just looking for, hey, I just need $20,000, $30,000, if you just do that alone, I'm telling you, you're pretty much golden for that. Another reason why I want to say Chase first is because you have to look out for the 524 rule. Make sure you haven't gotten approved for 5 personal credit cards in the last 24 months. If you did, you might as well go ahead and go to bank number 2, which is what we're going to talk about, which is BOA or Bank of America. Bank of America, another big bank, but understand that they are powerful because they allow you to stack their cards. You can literally apply for one business credit card, get approved, and then turn around and apply for another 1 or 2. A lot of people really don't know this because it's literally back to back if you do it correctly, okay? They do offer multiple cards with 0% interest for a limited time, and all of them allow stated income, okay? This is all stated income, what you project to make in the business, anything of that nature. I'm not telling you right now to put on there that you're going to make $50 million. Do not do that and say that you're going to be using the credit card, spending $50 million a month, thinking that they're going to give you $50 million. It doesn't work like that. Please don't do that. Don't inflate the numbers. Put what you respectfully think that you're going to make in that year, and then you go and execute. The same thing that I want you to do with Chase. Make sure you open up that business checking account, business savings account if you want to as well. Deposit some money in there. And then I would say try to establish that relationship for at least 90 days. And the most common approvals that I've seen people do without RMs trying to, go through, certain, funding companies or anything like that, sometimes they'll range from that $15,000 to $25,000 per card. Okay. Now, with certain cards, they sometimes won't do it 25, 25, 25, 25. Sometimes it might go down. You might get 25 the first one and then maybe 10 the next one, depending on how you're doing it. But you can still get over $20,000 in total. So that means that you can walk away with at least $30,000 to $50,000 in all of their credit cards from BOA alone. And if you just need $50,000, you can just stop right here and then you're done and you can start scaling your business or starting up your business the way you want to. Bank number 3, we're going to be talking about American Express. American Express is underrated. I'm telling you right now, even though we all talk about it, it's still underrated when it comes to their soft pull business credit cards. Especially if you're already an Amex customer, they often don't even run hard inquiries after the very first approval. Okay. They base your approval off of your internal profile, your relationship with them, and more than just your personal credit score at times. You can apply for cards like the Blue Business Cash, the Business Platinum, and some of these cards, like I said, the Blue Business Cash offers 0% interest for 12 months, and the limits can go as high as $30,000. All without income verification. You simply list your projected business revenue, and this is gonna make Amex kind of a go-to for you, especially when you're in the ecosystem. Now, I understand that certain cards are charge cards and they probably won't have any limits, but trust me, there's certain limits that you can't go over, and you can still get that $30,000 threshold just from them alone. Bank number 4, we're talking about US Bank. US Bank can sometimes be a hit or miss. I'm not gonna lie to you, when it comes to this, but if you do everything correctly, they are solid with brand new LLCs, and they give out generous limits on cards like their business triple cash card, okay? And with these cards right here, just this card, ladies and gents, they're offering the longest 0% APR right now. I'm telling you, I've seen one card, but this is like the second highest, going up to 18 months. 18 months, that is a lot. That's over a year of 0% interest for you to invest. So that means if you're trying to float expenses as far as a startups to scale or consolidate business debt, US Bank is going to be your go-to. Just to tell you right now, US Bank does pull from TransUnion in a lot of different areas. I've seen in some areas helping business clients, they have pulled from Experian. So this is why I tell everybody, have your credit report in order and across all boards. If you're trying to do one bureau, you are tripping, you're bugging. Stop doing that, okay? So make sure it's right, because you never know where these banks are going to pull from. All this is in the making of this video, so understand that. And if you do the same thing that I've been telling you to do with Chase, Bank of America, establishing that relationship for at least 90 to 120 days, those limits can range from $15,000 to $25,000, and you don't need any revenue and stated income for the application. But I just want to say again, US Bank can sometimes be super conservative if you try to jump the gun too fast. So understand this, okay? Even though I'm telling you that you can get $25,000, don't be surprised if, sometimes they give you an $8,000 limit, because I've seen that sometimes. Sometimes they're super conservative. So, just FYI. And the last bank that we're going to talk about is going to be for a smaller fraternity of you guys. This is for Navy Federal Credit Union, okay? If you've already been in Navy Federal's ecosystem, you know that they are going to give you a high amount on the business side. Just to let you know right now, if you're not military affiliated, you can't get in unless you use some type of backdoor method or using someone's access code. But if you are with them, I'm telling you right now, opening up the floodgates, that's something that they will definitely do, because I'm pretty sure you've heard they give out high limits on the personal side, and when it comes to the business side, they're pretty much respectful as well. Now, they do pull from Experian when it comes to their business products. Of course, on the personal side, it's TransUnion, okay? They do allow stated income, and approvals typically range from $15,000 or more. I have seen some people get $20,000. I got $15,000 when I first started with them. That's kind of like their threshold. I know I told everybody on this, this video, hey, $20,000 or more, you can get $20,000, but sometimes they ask for certain type of documentations that, sometimes you might not want to give. So just take the $15K. It's $5,000 off. You'll be fine. Even if you want to start with this card first, this could be a good one. And then right now, when you do everything, your approval odds are going to be strong when you use the other credit cards. So, just using all 5 of these banks are definitely going to help you, okay? I'm not saying apply for every single one back to back to back to back. You are going to have to create some type of funding strategy and sequence. But I'm telling you right now, if you utilize this stuff correctly, you are going to get the pretty much the funding that you're looking for. Now, I know a lot of you are probably watching this video and thinking, I don't want to, mess up. I really wish that I can have some type of business plan that could definitely help me get access to $20,000 to $150,000. Then that's exactly what I help all business clients do. So if you want a custom $100,000 or $300,000 business funding plan, even if your LLC is brand new, then what I want you to do is click the link below right now to sign up for a capital consultation with us. What we're going to do is we're going to figure out where you are in the credit journey to help you with that custom plan so we can get you access to $50,000, $150,000, even $300,000 in capital so you can start or scale your business. So you can jump the line and start building real wealth to help not only you, but your heirs and your family. Again, click the link below right now so we can get that call going so we can help you get started. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope this helps one of you guys, and I really hope that, you really try to utilize this to really move forward. And if you are utilizing it, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any questions, I'll definitely help you. Again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and until next time, ladies and gents.